All right, hi everyone. It's Matt Kramer, digital editor with allthingsinsights.com, and we're here on the first day of TMRE 2025, the market research event. We're here with David Boyle, founder of Audience Strategies, longtime co-chair or chair of TMRE, um, and also one of the keynotes this year on Thursday. Thanks so much for coming on and being here with us.
Thank you for having me. I love this event. I'm very happy to help.
Absolutely. You are a passionate speaker, author, expert on insights, and you're doing a really interesting keynote this year. Maybe just tell us a little bit about it. I don't want to mangle the title. It had a catchy title. Maybe you could just share with us about that and this sort of overarching thought of why you decided to go that direction.
Yeah, so I think the elephant in the room, the biggest thing that's happening in the world of insights, but also the thing that no one really wants to talk about, is AI. And so we're going to do one big session where we're going to reflect on what's really going on. No sales pitches, no hype. And how do you do that though? So the method was candid interviews with AI people or insights leaders or marketing folks sometimes about insights. We've got 78 organizations intelligence going into this keynote. And the point is what's really going on. No hype, no sales pitches. What's really, really, really happening. And what are the lessons?
Yeah, and I mean, you did this anonymously, as you said. No brands will be revealed, um, and it's really, as you said, unvarnished truth to this. Because when you talk with people at shows, as I do as well, there's the fear factor, but people will go back and say it's no, I'm confident that we're fine, but then maybe they're not so fine. When you dig under the surface a little bit, there's concern, and there's a lot of use cases and a lot of talk about what's the level of maturity. Are they at the walking stage, the crawling stage, the running stage? I mean, what do you see as? I know you touch on a bunch of different points in this talk about like budgets, about AI, um, you know, barriers, that are put up and things of that sort. So what are a few key takeaways, do you think?
Yeah, well, I think that I'm going to start the talk with fear because that's the biggest topic on everyone's mind. Most people, more than half of the people I interviewed, have significant fear about this technology. And I'm going to put that to one side. Um, I don't think they should be worried. I'm not seeing uh, things to worry about in real firms. I'm seeing some bad decisions being made here and there about getting rid of junior employees, for example, in favor of AI. I think they're bad decisions. I think we're all right. Most teams are not taking that path, though. So I think we can put fear to one side. It's reasonable to be fearful, but when you think it through, there's lots of reasons to be optimistic and they outweigh them. So I think I'm going to try and put fear to one side at the start. Then optimism, because there's so many incredible examples. Just today, I've heard dozens, never mind the ones from the interviews I did, so many great examples. But at the same time, even those people who've got some great examples are really struggling. It's hard work to get to significant, sustained, systematic benefits. Really hard work. So I'm going to talk about why it's hard work, what all the things are you need to do right in order to get real sustained benefits, and lay out a kind of roadmap to help get there as well.
Yeah, it's really a step-by-step process.
Yeah.
What else do you think? I mean, granted, it's just the first day of the show, but you know, so many there's so many themes about the future of insights, the evolution of it, and obviously AI is a big part of that. But what are some other trends and takeaways do you see out there in terms of the programming and the people you talk to?
I think most of the other trends are kind of universal themes for the poor insight community, which is being asked to do more with less, being asked to show ROI, being asked to have a strategic impact at board level instead of just a tactical impact at operational level. These kind of normal challenges every single year. We have these exact same themes, and they're universal. Maybe this year as well, or increasingly, we have the challenges around recruitment, challenges around bringing young people into the workforce. These are young people who lived through the COVID era during formative times. They have different expectations about work-life balance. How do we embrace that difference? And also, how do we help them to be critical thinkers? How do we help them to put the hours in and the time in that's needed to kind of actually learn a craft in this world? So there's good challenges there as well, which people are really embracing.
Yeah, challenges, opportunities. Do you see that there's so many tools and solutions out there.
Mm,
In the DIY phase of things, it really strikes a chord with research
mm.
professionals. But um, I mean, will the influx of tools and AI help in that regard? You think?
Oh, very much so. The vendors in the exhibition hall have never been a more important part of this event. There's so many incredible innovations out there. So many new companies that we've never heard of before just showed up and have world-class products. So many traditional research companies who've innovated in really useful and interesting ways. It's never been easier to get help with the tasks that you have as an insight leader. So that's great news, but also you're being bombarded by offers from all these vendors. And so good luck sorting through that all, sifting through
Right.
that all. And the flip side to that, I heard earlier from one of the speakers, is that experimentation has never been easier and cheaper and quicker. So you can just try them and give them a shot and learn from that experience. So that is a wild ride always. And this year, ever more so. But yeah, absolutely a critical part of getting the results that you need. Critical.
Well, David, thank you so much for coming on, talking to us about insights, about your keynote. Good luck with the keynote on Thursday, and really look forward to hearing more about your study.
Thanks so much. Cheers.
Thank you.